Everyone knows PayPal is a checkout button for online payments, but now you can use your PayPal debit card online and tap to pay in-store. The PayPal debit card is your ultimate pal in paying smart, everywhere. And now it earns you 5% cash back on a monthly category of your choosing. Restaurants, apparel, groceries, health and beauty, and gas on up to $1,000 of monthly purchases. So let's do this after the podcast. Start earning 5% cash back with the PayPal debit card today. Don't just pay, PayPal. Terms apply. See PayPal app. This card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A., pursuant to license by MasterCard International, Inc.
From the Delta Sky Club
Welcome back, Miss Klein.
to the Jet Bridge, Delta Airlines relies on 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to power operations and serve customers faster. Together, we're putting 5G into the hands of ground staff so they can better assist on-the-go travelers with real-time information throughout the airport. This is elevating customer experience. This is Delta Airlines with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
What have you seen from DJ just over the last week and a half since getting benched and the way he's responded? And yeah.
No, I thought DJ. DJ's been the same. He approaches every day like a pro, comes into work, and in the meetings has been really good at communicating with the O-line, the skill group, with the coaches as well. Talking with him about the game plan this week. So I think we're all excited. But today's the most important day of the week so far.
Tyrone Tracy's talked a lot about the transition from wide receiver and how he's really still learning as a runner. When you see him set up some of the runs that he did in Pittsburgh, what does that say about the feel that he's gaining as far as being able to read plays, be patient enough, and then break them off when the hole's there?
I would say I think Tracy's had some really good production. I think that's kudos to number one, the O-line. The O-line's done a really nice job, and Carm, and then JT and the running back group along with Tracy, getting the most out of it and maximizing those opportunities. I think Tracy's just, every day just come to work, continue to get better. Things that he sees in practice that's maybe not super clean or not perfect, they get the adjustments, they get it fixed. Next day, it looks a lot better. So it's just, just that process going through with a young player, potentially seeing some things for the first time, which I think which happens, So, but he's done a great job of seeing it and being presented with those things and keep on working on it.
Obviously, you guys liked him enough to take him, Tracy. Did you see what we've seen so far this season, the potential there right from when you first got him? Yeah,
whenever you draft a guy, you see a certain role for him or a certain aspect of his game that could help us. And I think what Tracy has done, just taking advantage of the opportunities when Motor went down, him stepping up, and then just having the run game and the pass game be effective for him. And that was stuff that we saw on tape that we thought he could fit well within our offense.
I know this isn't what you're scouting this week, but what have you seen from Jaden just to have the success that he's had so quickly as a quarterback?
Yeah, just watching him from afar and, maybe a couple of the carryover games or just, some of the highlight stuff that he's had. He seems to be playing pretty efficient with explosives in the pass game. I know he's leading the league in rushing as a rookie. So I think he's having some production in the running pass game, but I haven't watched a whole bunch of them, to be honest with you.
Mike, is there a magic formula? We talk about throwing with anticipation for a quarterback, but obviously the defense can influence that. Mm-hmm. So is there a magic formula to kind of close the gap a little bit with throwing to a receiver and hitting him in stride?
Yeah, it all starts with the protection, with the five guys up front, and it could be included with the backs and tight ends as well. But then after that, from a quarterback standpoint, it's about your feet, the timing of your feet. It's about the route depths. We talk about the receiver room. So all that stuff's got to match up. And then the coverage can also dictate that as well. So we're seeing post-side coverage, just playing split safety defenses. Where does that zone in that defense or that spot in that defense, where's the open area? And then how does the quarterback time up his feet and the receiver, time up his depth to get to that spot to effectively attack that defense.
So is it fair to say then the thing that the quarterback can control most is his feet and just getting set?
Yeah, I think that's the things that we stress. I don't think say that's the number one thing. eyes, snap counts, like things that can happen pre-snap can help you understand what's going to happen post-snap. So you can use all that information to your advantage. And then the fundamentals of your feet, your eye positioning, who you're looking at, and then timing it up with the demeanor of the receiver as well. So it's a lot of things. We work it every day, but that kind of happens time over time on any given play.
When you look at Washington's defense, one of the guys who seems to be disruptive lately is this guy, Frankie Louvu. I mean, is he somebody you have to account for?
Absolutely. We remember him when he was in Carolina. He had a productive game against us a couple of years back, and he flies around. He flies around. He does a nice job in that defensive scheme, and you absolutely have to know where he's at.
I'm Peter Schrager, host of Good Morning Football on the NFL Network and the Season with Peter Schrager podcast. Whether you're ordering wings for the game or you're whipping up a 7-layer dip or you're ordering a pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food, no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizzas to buy one, get one wings to whatever it is you want, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats is the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply, and see the app for details.